Hey, so welcome back. So it's been a while since we did an update on the camper here. January I pretty much got snowed out. There's so much snow. I didn't want to work on it. It's finally melted to February and March now. Yesterday was totally fine here. Not bad today. It's -2. Just snow overnight. Gonna get into it and show you what we're doing. Have been working on a little bit yesterday. Cleaned out the front here. I want to fix this up because we getting too much water in and we're doing some damage there. So yeah, let's go and have a look at it. So I cleaned out all this yesterday, and so we've got a lot of rot along the bottom here, both sides, and that, which normally would be a big problem. Well, not a huge problem, but a problem. But it turns out it's going to work out pretty good because what I'm going to do is today is rebuild this frame, take out these windows, rebuild this frame, and then I can actually rebuild it out to where the new windows go. So it actually works out not too bad. Yesterday I cut out some pressure treated wood out of a 4x6 wood bearer. So instead of having all these different layers of wood here, I'm just going to have one piece go through, and it's pressure treated. So I mean, all campers will leak eventually some time in their age again, so if it does happen, at least hopefully it will stop the wood rotting and the person, whoever owns it then, can fix it easier. So that's where we're at. We did have a little bit of rot just down the corner and that. So I'm going to cut out the old part of the floor, only a small piece, so it's not so bad. Otherwise it's not too bad. It's mostly, I would say it's like 97% of it around the window, 98% around the window, so that's not so bad. So we'll get into that and see if I can get that all yeah, so we'll see if we can get all that in today. I'm going to put a new piece of fiberglass across the front, just around the windows and so on. It'll be too cold today, so I'm going to wait probably till Friday. I think it's supposed to warm up to about 6 or 7 degrees. Toasty. And that way I can at least get the glue to set, the epoxy and stuff. So main goal is to get this new window frame in and have it ready when it gets warm on Friday. Fingers crossed. Okay, so that's all cleaned out. Yeah, just to show you some of the damage. I mean, that's over many years of water getting in and that. Just people trying to put silicone in and trying to stop the water coming in, but I mean, you really got to try. Silicone does a temporary job in a lot of cases on campers, but you really got to sort of kind of make sure you fix them properly, otherwise this damage happens. I mean, 1973 again, it's what, 48 years old, something like that. Okay, I'm just gonna vacuum up all the shit here, and yeah, just gonna use these old pieces as templates to cut the new pieces. We start putting it back together. So I got my stainless screws. I'm going to start putting them together. And so I'm just going to have to figure that actually I can't put any brackets in here because to tie these together, because I've got to put the like the veneer or the wall covering on it in the end. So it'll just be screws skewed in, and yeah, we'll see how they all hold together and just see how strong and firm it is. So let's get into it. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's try and get in there a bit. So I think it looks pretty good. All back together, fairly strong. So next I'll go outside, clean up the fiberglass around the edges there. Then I'll just use a belt sander just to sort of rough it up and just take off a lot of the scum. So and then I'll cut the piece of fiberglass, and yeah, I think I'll have to wait till Friday till it gets above zero so we can glue it all in. But yeah, from where we started with all that rot, where we are now, it's pretty good. I do have one, probably will replace this one here. This one at the bottom, but I'll do that later. Let's concentrate on this main one first and get this all cleaned up. Okay, that's pretty much a wrap for today. I end up roughing out our new piece. I'll trim it all up once it's glued in. So hopefully in a couple of days it warms up enough for the glue to dry. but everything's prepped. Cleaned it all up around the windows themselves. So yeah, a lot more solid. Pretty happy with it. So yeah, we'll catch you in a few days and hopefully she's warmer. So we can glue this up, get our windows back in. Hey, so welcome back. So we ended up gluing this on Saturday. Since then it's rained, poured, snowed and that, so I'll be waiting. Got a nice day today, it's 7 degrees. We ended up just using the marine epoxy to seal it and that. It seems to have dried, hardened up. So now I'll take the clamps off and we'll start trimming this up. So let's go and do it. Actually, one other thing I'll do is just duct tape around here for now, as I said before, just to keep the water out. I mean, not a biggie, it'll clean up later, I'll take it off. But for now, we'll just keep the water out until, because I don't want to put the sealant right now, because I want to paint later on. So we'll do that later. For now, I'll just duct tape that. It should be good. That's it for now. Catch you next time.